Hi guys, and welcome to the Stephen King Sematary Club. Hi guys, I have compiled a list of Stephen King movie adaptations. One is technically not, it's more of a TV series, but I was thinking there are 1,440 minutes in a day. What could I make out of a perfect Stephen King day? So you would be watching this, you would probably not be watching the end credits, which is going to give me a little extra leeway because I went over by like 15 minutes. And I think we could make up the 15 minutes by cutting out end credits, stuff like that. You get no pee breaks. So let's begin. These are in no particular order. I leave it up to you if you want to watch the really scary stuff early on, watch the more emotional things early on, or pepper it all in together. This is a day of Stephen King. Cricket. Okay, so Carrie from 1976, the Brian De Palma film, is 98 minutes. Carrie is just classic. It is really well done. It's one of my favorite adaptations of any Stephen King work. Salem's Lot, the 1979 TV miniseries. I love this movie. It is one of my comfort films, so I will watch it, and I love the aesthetic of it. I love the look of the vampires. Tobe Hooper, I feel like this is better than Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sorry. That's 200 minutes. The Shining from 1980. I mean, that's just a perfect classic film. I have nothing bad to say about it. It is amazing. It is one of my top Stephen King adaptations. I've done a review on this. I've done a review on Carrie and Salem's Lot, actually. The Shining is 146 minutes. I'm getting all of these runtimes from IMDb, so they might be, I'm guessing they know what they're talking about. Pet Sematary, 1989. I have not done a review on this one. I did a brief little chat about the remake, which I can link, and this one is 103 minutes. I love the dark quality of this movie. I love that it's just from my childhood, so it's nostalgic for me, it's spooky. I had a huge crush on Dale Midkiff. Yeah, it's a great movie, so it had to be in here. From 1990, the It miniseries. I would pick this over the new It any day of the week. I think the Tim Curry Pennywise is the perfect Pennywise. I don't love the new one. This runtime is 192 minutes. Also for me, this is another very nostalgic film. I watched this at slumber parties. It has fond memories attached to it. It is very, very nostalgic for me. Next, we have a tearjerker and a feel-good story. 1994, Shawshank Redemption. 142 minutes of runtime. And this one is great based off of the short story. I love a good jailbreak movie. Clint Eastwood, Escape from Alcatraz. I love that movie. And same with this movie. It's not supernatural, so, you know, pepper it in wherever you want in this little perfect day of Stephen King stuff. But it is one of the best Stephen King adaptations that I can think of. So I'm going to include that. Got two left. So The Night Flyer from 1997. 94 minutes. 94 minutes. I think it's an underrated film. I watched it when it first came out. I liked the short story. I don't know. There's something about it. The tabloid aspect of it. The just vampire type stuff. Cricket. Don't. And I think it's just a good movie. And I know that it's not very well received. But I don't know. I think it's good. So if you haven't watched it, check it out. And lastly, I'm going to pick Nightmares and Dreamscapes, which was a 2006 installment type situation where there were several short stories. I think there were 8. And each one was like a little mini movie. And I watched it when it aired. I loved it. I loved their choices that they made for what they covered. And I also loved that there are just some repeat Stephen King people. Richard Thomas was in one. He was in the original It movie, the miniseries. Jeremy Sisto's in it. I really like him. He's in 6 Feet Under. And May. I love May. I think I talked about that a long time ago. What else? Henry Thomas, who is in The Haunting of Hill House, E.T., Legends of the Fall. He is in one of these stories, one of the tearjerker stories. Willem Dafoe, William H. Macy, just all these really good people are in it. Steven Weber is in one of them, and he was in the Shining remake. So this one is 480 minutes of runtime, but all in all, they are almost exactly 24 hours worth of Stephen King. So I'm calling this a day of Stephen King. So that is my day of Stephen King watching, and if anyone does this, please let me know what you thought of it and how you survived and what you ate during it and how much time you actually were able to finagle.